All right, everyone. Hello. My name is Dana Hodges. I'm from the Educational Technology Department, and I have with me Sherry Valentine, also from the Educational Technology Department, and we'd like to take you through Step 2. Step 2 is entering your core courses in the elementary gradebook. Come with us on this fantastic voyage. So previously, you guys were hanging out in the homeroom, and currently I am in quarter 1 in ELA grade 2. So we're going to step through creating an assignment and attaching standards to this particular course. Now just note, quarter 2 is up here only because I'm a year-round school doing this. Traditional, you will still be in quarter 1. So you tell me, I know you guys know the first step, and the first step is what? Navigate to ELA grade 2, and then I'm going to create an assignment by clicking on the what? Plus sign. Once I click on the plus sign, I'm going to name the assignment. And you guys can organize this any which way you'd like. I know Sherry did final grade 1, quarter 1, and that's an excellent recommendation. I can use that category for everything. And right now I'm going to put ELA, final quarter 1. I'm going to go ahead and put my category. Remember, we are looking at our summatives. What is that? Tests, performance tasks, tests created. Summatives for quarter 1 is what is included for the final grade. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and click on test. Someone else create a performance task. It's up to you. Change my points to what scale, Sherry?
4.
Once I do that, am I including this particular assignment in the final grade?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Publish, if I click on the next tab, you can see that publish scores again for the parent portal. Do I want to publish this or not? This is a final grade. You absolutely do want to publish this score. And I'm going to go ahead and click on standards. Now I'm in ELA, and what I will see is ELA standards. For what particular grade? Second grade. Now I know that there are some clarifying objectives for key ideas and details, so I'm only going to choose those standards that were assessed for this quarter. I'm just using an example. Might have 2 in one cluster, another and one other, and then I might have 2 in the last one. I want you to note these items that are grayed out are supposed to be grayed out. The system calculates the cluster grade. Once I've done so, I'm going to go ahead and click on what?
Save.
Save. Notice my assignment appears here in red. Once I do that, I need to find out how am I going to score my standards. There's something up here in the upper right hand corner of this box, and it is a standards drawer denoted by the letter S. If I click on it, there are my standards. I'm going to go in, choose the score for each. Now I know Sherry showed you something previously where you can fill in the scores, and I can do that. So here's what I'm going to do. What if in this particular standard most of the students in my class received a 2? I'm going to right click on fill scores, navigate down to the bottom box where it says score. 2 is already there, although I do have choices. And then I'm going to click OK. Once I do that, you should see all of the children receive students a score of 2. And you can go back and change. Let's say this particular child received a 3, this other child received a 1. You can go back and change those scores at will. All right? I will do this for every column. Every one has to be filled for every child, every row and every column. So once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and click on Final Grades. Click on Final Grades. Yes, I've modified the scores, so I'm going to say yes. And what you will see are your grades. Now, I want you to look at this very closely. You'll note that some of these things have this little gear wheel. These are all clusters. So if I have a 2, clarifying objective, and a 3, then what is that going to yield me in the cluster? A 2. Same thing here. Only one clarifying objective was taught quarter one. If I have a 2, calculated grade is a 2. And so forth and so on. Now there's one thing I didn't show you. So what if I forgot something and I need to go back and edit an assignment? I'm going to simply click on Assignments. Notice where I am again. I'm going to double click on the assignment itself, 1, 2. Standards opens back up. And what I forgot was the text reading level. You guys don't forget that one. So if I navigate down, I can see text reading level right here. I'm going to go ahead and click on that and save. Notice that it popped up. Now, is the text reading level a 4, 3, 2, or 1?
No.
Not at all. It is a letter score. So if I click in here and try to put a 4, 3, or 2, 1, oops, won't allow me to do so. I know that these scores are this scale. If I look at the bottom right hand corner, I can see all of the letters that I am able to put in. These are M-class levels, ladies and gentlemen, not Lexile scores. So I'm going to enter one of these in. I'm going to go with the F. That doesn't look too good, huh? Let's do a D, a B. Let's do a J. Okay? Here's my J. Go back to final grades, save the changes. And if I go all the way down to text reading level, scroll and scroll and scroll, and sometimes I miss it, there's my J for the final grade for text reading level. And you can also see it in the student view, and they will also be here. If I scroll all the way down or back, you will see the J, and I think it's back here. Okay? Now that I have that done, what if I made a mistake and I need to make another change, a point change or something to that effect? I can go back and do this one of two ways. So if I have a cluster grade, okay, I can change the grade here. If I change it here, this overrides everything. If I need a 3 instead of that 2, notice this little red dot? That's going to override everything. And notice the calculated grade was 2, but the enter grade that I overrid it with is 3. Just note that. And you can always right-click and revert back to the calculated grade. That's an override. That's something you can do manually as a teacher. All right. Does that look okay?
It does.
Now, what else do we need to make sure that we mention here? Comments. Sherry mentioned earlier when we're doing comments under the home room. Comments take at least 1 day to populate into the system. We are recommending 2 to 3 days, 48 hours before those grades are printed out for you to do your comments, or else guess what? They won't be there. Okay? We just want to make sure that we cover everything, and we're getting ready to go into step 3, which is going to be for specials. We know you have the whole school. So come and join us, and we'll see you in a bit. I'm going to save my changes down here, and we're good to go. See you for step 3. Just sail on. Now that you're so